Hi there, Heather Lambert here, and I am here today to talk to you guys about the scary topic of recruiting. Recruiting is not so scary, you guys. You can do it, and you should do it, and I'm going to tell you why. My name is Heather Lambert. I'm a star director with Scentsy. I have been recruiting people with Scentsy for almost 6 years. And I find there are three main reasons why people think that they can't or why they don't build a team with this business. And the first one is that they don't know how. Well, here's the trick. Recruiting is simply sharing this business and helping other people reach their goals and accomplish their dreams. It's helping other people see how Scentsy can help them do the things that they want to do with their life. It's helping other people better themselves. That's what it's about. It's not about you. Recruiting is about helping people. It's about giving back. It's about helping people be inspired and helping people reach their goals and things like that. Now that sounds big, doesn't it? But it's not, because Scentsy helps you along the way and has a lot of things in place to help you do that. Think about your own journey. How has Scentsy helped you? How has it made your life better? What has it done for you? And know that it can do that for other people and more. If you hear stories of Scentsy consultants, if you go to Scentsy events, you will hear them all the time. If you go on YouTube, you can find them. But there are a lot of stories out there, you guys, of consultants who have had amazing, unbelievable circumstances, and it really was their connection with Scentsy and all of the other Scentsy consultants that helped them through it. So remember that recruiting is nothing more than helping others. And so if that inspires you, let it. Go help some people. The second reason I get a lot why people think that they can't recruit is that, of course, we're all afraid to hear no. And you will hear no. You will. 1 out of 10 people that you ask to book a party will book a party. You're going to hear no 9 times on average. Now, I don't know the statistics for recruiting, but I would guess it's more than that. And so you're going to hit no a lot. And you have to remember that it's not personal. You have to think about the waitress who offers coffee to people all day long, and how many people tell her no. I tell them no every time, but it has nothing to do with the waitress, right? It has everything to do with, I just don't want coffee. I don't like coffee. What about if they offer you dessert? They offer dessert to every single person that comes to their table that eat restaurant. If they're a good waitress, they do. And not everybody orders dessert. It's not about them. Maybe they're just too full. Maybe they have dessert at home. Maybe they aren't eating sweets. Maybe they want to save some money. Like, it's not about the waitress. It's just, I don't want dessert right now. So you have to think about it in that way. A lot of people will tell you no. A lot of people, and it can be frustrating because it may be the perfect thing for that person, and you know it is. You know what Scentsy can do for them and how it will fit in their lives and how amazing it will be for them and how amazing they will be at Scentsy. But they may be going through some stuff right now, or they may be dealing with things in their life and they're just not ready to do that, to commit to that. And you have to be okay with that and realize it's not about you. They're not telling you no. It's just not the right time for them right now. I have consultants on my team that have taken years before they signed up. And there's not any one thing that you can say. I know people say, well, I've got all these people on the fence, but I can't get them to join. What's going on? What do I say to them? Sometimes there's not anything you can say. It's just not the right time. And you have to plant those seeds. You've told them how wonderful they are. You've told them that you understand they have this thing in their life or this goal in their life, and that you think Scentsy could help them with that, and you think this business would be perfect for them, and you would love to have them on your team so you guys can, enjoy this journey together. But they may not be ready, and you have to let them not be ready and continue to share with them when things happen and continue to help them love the products and, invite them as guests at World Tour, for example, or to your meetings. And just know that when the time is right, or the opportunity presents itself. Maybe they wait for the cheap starter kit, or they host a party that's really big and you flip it for them and they can get started and be successful right away. Whatever it is, there will be a time when it is right. And you just have to love them where you are. I love that Melanie says that all the time. Just love them where they are and continue to share and tell them, all the wonderful things that are going on. And when it's right, they will join you. So you have to plant the seeds, and you can't put your whole business into one or two people. That's why you have to continue to grow, continue to meet people, continue to find new faces to talk to, keeping those ones in your back pocket. So when it's ready for them, you'll be ready. The third reason is that I hear all the time people think that they can't recruit is that they're too new. They don't know anything. They haven't learned enough about this business, and they think that they have to figure it all out before they start recruiting. We have a lot of new people in our group, and I want all of them to know that it is never too soon to ask someone to join your team. You do not have to have all the answers. I don't have all the answers 6 years later. Do not waste this opportunity to help other people. And how much fun is it to have a buddy or a friend come along this ride with you and do it together? Don't be afraid of, we have all the same friends. And this business is not about how many friends you have. This business will not be successful because you have friends. You will not build your business on your set group of friends. You will build this business on the people that you go out and meet and share with. And you guys have people that you know that are different. I know that you do. And those people will lead you to new people. And you will both build a customer base and a group of, and your own teams in your own right, even if you live on the same street as each other. I've seen it happen. So don't be afraid to start sharing this business with people, even if you are brand spanking new. You have a huge upline of consultants here for you. You have a group, a team, an organization that you belong to that is full of resources and ideas and information. We have our Facebook groups that you can ask questions and they can ask questions. We have Scentsy events and Scentsy training centers and calls and webinars and all sorts of information out there. There is no reason why you can't learn this business with your team, and don't wait to be the expert before you ask somebody to join your team, because you're really just preventing them from being able to enjoy it too. And so remember that it's not about you, it's about them and what can you do for other people. And if inviting somebody to share this opportunity and this experience with you will help them, then you should do it. You really should. So a couple of things I want to teach you about recruiting that I have learned over the years is there's a difference between recruiting and prospecting. And I always kind of knew this, but the language we got from Tracy Casey, who is our Canada director person, on a leadership call recently. And there is a difference between prospecting and recruiting. You don't have to go out into the world while you're on your errands thinking, I'm going to recruit, I'm going to book. You're prospecting. You're just collecting information from people. You want contact information from people. So you talk, you say hi, you make some chit chat, you give someone a compliment, and the conversation turns to Scentsy, and you ask for their information. I would love to send you a catalog. I would love to get you a sample. I would love to talk to you more about this business, whatever it is. Don't try to have that conversation on the spot while you're brand new. Get their information. Prospect. Collect as many contacts as you possibly can in whatever way that you can. Whether it's through trunk or treating, like a lot of you did the other night, events, fundraisers. Collect information. Get people's contact information so you can then follow up and have the right conversations with them. Whether it be, to purchase, to host, or to buy, or to join. when you're talking and having conversations and building relationships with people, you need to listen for opportunity. Listen for that person who says they really need some extra money for this, that, or the other. Who's the person whose car keeps breaking down? They really would like to buy a new car. Who was the person who would really like to stay home with their kids and does not want to go back to work? Who's the person that would like to give to charity and give back to organizations, but they just don't have the own money or the time to do it? Who loves to travel, but they just can't ever afford a vacation? Who is it that needs some confidence, needs some purpose in their life, right? These are opportunities for you to then say, I have a thought. I hear you saying this, and I think I can help. I think Scentsy could help you, and this is why I think it could help you. So you're listening for those opportunities while you're having conversations and building relationships with people. And when you get all this information, you have to follow up and ask for the appointment. What does that mean? It means that you say to them, I'd really like to talk more about this with you. Can we meet up sometime? Again, don't try to have that conversation on the spot, in line, at the grocery store, or, whatever it is. Get their info, follow up later, and offer to meet them so you can have a more serious conversation, a more focused conversation about how it can help them. Again, not everybody's going to say yes, and that's okay. It's okay. Plant the seed, tell them how wonderful, continue to show them how much fun you're having and how much you're learning and how much you're growing, and and continue to offer, right? As different promotions and specials and things come up, oh my gosh, you won't believe what's happening at Scentsy now. I really wish you could come with me. Continue to offer and to share, and when the time is right, they will join you. But in the meantime, you've got to go out and find and prospect new people, new contacts. So it is so, so important, you guys, to share this opportunity and to grow your business. Watching your team members meet their goals, become confident, have a purpose, and do things they never thought they could do is so, so valuable and rewarding. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you want to do it again and again. It makes you feel like you can do it too. If they're doing it, you can do it. And that is inspiring in itself. And when all of that happens, then you're all successful. You're all making the money that you want to make. You're all meeting goals that you want to meet. You're all paying bills you want to pay. Whatever it is that you need for your life, that can happen. So share. Don't be afraid. Don't wait. Just go out and do it. Share this opportunity. Listen for people's needs and what Scentsy can do for them, and then let them know what that is. And that's it for now. We'll talk to you again soon.